good, sheltered spot to huddle in, near the winning post, where she could enjoy the atmosphere and excitement as the horses thundered home. It was there that she bumped into Gina, a friend from her school days who'd left Rathbourne many years ago and was now living in Dublin and working in the advertising department of one of the broadsheets. She had a pass for one of the VIP tents and insisted Lynn join her for a drink. She had just nipped back out to watch a race, leaving Lynn to enjoy it in comfort on the large screen, when there was a roar of approval as an outsider passed the winning post. A girl who had obviously backed the winner threw out her arms in delight, knocking the pint in Frank's hand, and most of the contents ended up over Lynn's arm and in her handbag. He was hugely apologetic about the stain on Lynn's suede coat, but she was much more worried about her mobile phone, which was lying in a pool of beer. "Quickly, give it to me," he said, and sped off in the direction of the toilets. Lynn lost sight of him in the crowd and ended up standing like an Egypt outside the gents' loos. She was beginning to wonder if she'd ever see him or her phone again when he emerged smiling. "I think I might have caught it in time. Try it." Lynn typed in her password, phoned one of the gang, and also checked her texts. "It all looks fine, thank you." She smiled up at him, noting his blue eyes and nice smile. "Hey, it's the least I could do. Sorry about your coat," he frowned. "I don't even know your name." "Lynn Stephens." She held out her hand. It was swallowed in his firm grip. "Frank Hayes. I should pay for the dry cleaning bill, at least." She felt herself blushing like a schoolgirl. "Don't worry, this coat is ancient. I only wore it because I was warned that I would probably freeze." "Well then, at least let me get you a hot whiskey or an Irish coffee to warm you up." "I should probably get back to Gina," she said, looking around for her friend, although she really didn't want to leave. "Gina Dolan? You know her?" He laughed. "I do indeed, and trust me, she'll be down at the winning post and it'll be half an hour at least before she fights her way back up here, so you may as well wait in comfort." "Okay then," she agreed, only too happy to accept the offer. They found 2 stools at the bar and he ordered their drinks. "So, you're a friend of Gina's?" "We were at school together, but her family emigrated to Australia when we were 16. We were broken-hearted to be parted. We kept in touch for a while, but, well," she gave him a rueful grin. "You know what teenagers are like. Today's the first time we've met since. I didn't even know she'd moved back to Ireland." "How extraordinary." "How do you know her?" "We used to work on the same newspaper." He looked confused. "So, are you here alone?" "No, I'm with a large party from work." "Won't they miss you?" She laughed. "I doubt it. I've hardly spent more than 20 minutes with any of them all afternoon. I had no idea there was so much involved in horse racing." "It's a bit frenetic, but it's fun." "Yes, I'm having a ball, despite the cold." "And having beer thrown over you," he grinned. "What do you do?" "I'm assistant restaurant manager of a hotel in Rathbourne," she said proudly. She had always wanted to work in the hospitality industry, and when she'd completed her degree in hospitality management, Charles Boland, the owner of the prestigious 4-star hotel on the outskirts of her hometown of Rathbourne, had immediately offered her a job. She had been eager to learn, and when he'd seen what a hard worker she was, and that she was good with both the staff and customers, he had taken her under his wing, and she'd quickly moved up the ladder. "Hawthorne Lodge?" he asked, looking impressed. "Yes, do you know it?" "I was at a function there once. It's very fancy. You seem young to hold such a senior position. You must be good." "I am," she said, her eyes twinkling. "But I think it's easier to do a job when you love it." "I agree. There's a lot of deadlines and pressure in my job, but I thrive on it." "Are you a journalist?" "For my sins," he laughed. "Getting invited to these events is one of the few perks of the job. Do you live in Rathbourne?" "Yes, and have done all my life." She pulled a face.